Just go left, guys. Pick him off on the bomb. GG, well played. I'm with you, Frankie.
One left.
Okay, Wretched's down.
He's in there, Frankie, on the left.
Killed Slink.
Still in there.
I'm on 19 health. I'm just gonna heal.
Okay, I'm going back left.
You got him.
I'll go
There you
back.
go.
Yeah, I'll
okay,
go.
sweet. I'm gonna be behind the boxes.
Just hold
Just
up.
coming to the bomb.
Which way?
Left side.
Same as two. Got two.
Right, I'm gonna hold left.
I'm watching middle. Yeah, we got this. One on the right, Frankie. I swear there's a guy in this building.
Oh, I got just killed on the wild thing. You go
Got
outside and turn left.
Yeah, I got him. Yeah, he's dead.
He's behind the wall. Got him?
In the pillbox, in the
Who is
pillbox.
all?
Yeah.
Who's sneaking? He stole one of our tickets.
Alright.
Come on, guys.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bonsai!
Hello! Bonsai! Deploy your parachute light. There we go.
There's one.
Right, let's go
There's
left.
one left. Oh, yeah, there is one left.
You suppress.
Okay.
You're right on him there, Paul. You should be able to
I
get
know,
him.
I know.
I might push centre, dude. Just through that.
Yeah,
There we go. Got him.
That's
Shit,
pretty
one there,
strong.
round the corner. Slink round
Entrance.
the corner. Yes, just spawn while I'm on Frankie and then we'll
Yes,
take
okay,
plans.
Cool. I'm with you, Frankie.
2 seconds, dude.
That's it.
Alright, let's just pick them off one by one. There's one behind the truck here, Frankie.
There's one down. There's one down somewhere. Underneath us.
There's 2 guys by the
There's
truck.
stairs up
Oh
here.
my god.
There's 3 of them down there by the look of it. Oh, so I fell down.
Down again.
Okay, I got
Nice,
2.
two
That was
lads.
Wretched and Deming. Okay,
Right,
I'm
we
going
need
up.
to attack the bomb, attack the bomb.
Pushing up, pushing up. Planting.
Why can't you revive? Frankie, I've got stairs covered, dude.
I've got top.
Yeah.
Behind us, Jack. I mean, yep. Through the, like, open doorway. Get him?
Yeah, there is another one there, though. Ground
He's
floor,
down.
ground floor.
Orb's down.
Oh yeah, I'm down. The guy in the doorway got me.
You just got this bomb now, guys, so just play for the bomb.
This guy on the metal stairs.
Yeah, I got him.
Stay alive, Frankie, stay alive. I'll play.
GG!
So I'm back. Had nearly a week off YouTube, not posted a video, but I have been doing a lot in that time. Like training my dog to be a reindeer. That's right. She now knows how to navigate snow. She doesn't pull a sledge yet, but she does look super cute in a little bomber jacket. But it has been snowing quite heavily in Britain this week, and apart from the snow, I've been on a bit of a mission to try and improve my aim in games because I play with Jack obviously a lot. He's like my my Brody. Is that a bro and a buddy together? I'm gonna call him that. Jack's my Brody. But but we were playing a little bit of Blacklight Retribution a few days ago, like 5 days ago or something, and I noticed, because we'd basically never played the game before, he picked it up so much quicker than me, and I just thought at that point, I've really got to learn how to improve my aim and do stuff properly. And this was after the Improving Your Aim video, so I've got some great tips later on in this video on sensitivity and all of those other kind of things. This gameplay here is just me running about with it. I know why I had this on full auto. It is absolutely terrible, this freaking AN94, unless you... because it fires slower on full auto than it does on burst, but fortunately these guys did not know what was going on. How did I improve my aim though? Well, I kind of improved it a little bit after the video that I did last time, which was actually called Improving Your Aim. This one's probably going to be called something like MODFIELD 3. I'm going to call it that. Just as I'm a freaking imaginative guy. That's just who I am. Why do you guys even watch me? But I may very well call this video MODFIELD 3, and I'll tell you about the mods, and there is a super cool mod with no suppression just towards the end of this video, but I just want to tell you about this sensitivity stuff, because it's been a freaking revelation for me. Basically, in every game, you want your sensitivity to be exactly the same, and I don't mean the sensitivity to slider to be the same, because obviously the one in like Black Ops 2 is a different sensitivity slider to the one in Battlefield 3, so you can't just set the same number, but what I mean is that you need to get out a ruler and measure the distance that your mouse moves for you to perform a 180-degree turn. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, Frankie, but I don't know what my best sensitivity is. A lot of people say that it's down to comfort, which is partly true, but there's actually also a test that you can do that a lot of Counter-Strike players do, which I've linked in the description, which will help you work it out, kind of. So just follow that link. You're probably wondering why my hand has just appeared in the bottom right-hand corner. Hand porn! Is there such a thing? I bet there is such a thing as well. I'm not Googling that. Somebody told me to Google lemon party once. That was not a pleasant experience. You do not forget these kind of things. But I thought I'd show you, and this is exactly synced up with my actual movement in game. And it looks deceptively little movements, but I'm using the QCK heavy mouse mat, which is nearly 60. Well, okay, I actually have no idea how big it is, but it's big. I've been told. But if you want to prepare for Modern Warfare 10 when it comes out, you want to be the Modern Warfarist of all the Modern Warfarers. I wonder what they're going to call that. It's going to be called, like, Modern Warfare 10. The future is still crap. And that would be a great title, actually. But if you want to prepare for that, I've got another tip on how to get muscle memory a lot quicker, and that's to get your Windows sensitivity exactly the same as your in-game sensitivity. All you need to do is measure the distance it takes to move your mouse from the center of the screen to something which is on the right-hand side. And you do that obviously by putting a ruler on your mouse mat and then focusing on something which is on the right-hand side of the screen and then just turning your mouse towards that. So in this case, it was the edge of the building, and that was a 6 centimeter move for me. You then need to just go into Windows, put your mouse in the center of the screen. You can line it up easily if you just use the Windows logo, which is roughly centered, and then see if you've got a 6 centimeter move from that center to the very right-hand side of your screen. If you don't, then your Windows sensitivity isn't exactly the same, so you'll just need to adjust it, you know, through the DPI of your mouse to get it similar. So that is what I've been learning this last week. It took about 4 days for me to get used to the sensitivity I was on. But onto the mods of Battlefield 3, probably what you came to this video for. What you're seeing at the moment is footage from the Battle Recorder mod, which basically does what DICE should have done in the first place, and will hopefully do in Battlefield 4. You can sort of fix a camera to vehicles and fly it around viewing it. You can just free cam all over the place. It's awesome. But I've got 2 even better mods than that, believe it or not. There's a Pro mod, which I'm just going to discuss in a second with Mashed8, who's let me use this footage, which is of him playing, and there's also a night mod, which is just amazing. You'll see, it's amazing. But the Pro mod basically has no suppression. It has a better, sort of cooler looking field of view. Maybe it's too much, but it looks, the weapons look a lot cooler in it. Visibility is much improved, and there is no blue tint. But let's get Mashed8 in to tell us about these mods. Hey Mashed, how's it going?
Hey guys.
So Mashed, you're one of the lucky few who've played Battlefield 3, and I think lucky probably is the word, without suppression.
Yeah, dude, I was surprised because when I got told about the Pro mod, I was a bit like confused what it actually means, because I mean, you all guys probably know the Call of Duty 4 Pro mod, but in Battlefield it's a bit different, and the main thing which is going to change is that it's actually removing the suppression, which is server and client side. In the end, it feels pretty good because you're actually hitting what you're aiming at.
That could actually be quite nice. In fact, I tell you what was weird for me. Watching that back, and I don't know whether it's because I've only ever seen Battlefield 3 up to this point with tons of blur and suppression all over the screen, but it almost felt like it was missing something to me, weirdly. Did it feel like that to you when you were playing without suppression?
It's not really something missing, it just feels a bit more light and more competitive in my opinion. So it's actually something really positive. I don't think there's anything missing without suppression.
So the next mod here is the night mod, and I have to say, having played a lot of DayZ, which was the first game I've played with like proper darkness in it, not just freaking Blue Death Valley darkness. It looks so good. It looks really great.
Yeah, it's like a Death Valley without blue. It's actually night, and the shadow works great on the most of the objects. So I really wonder, because if you just change a couple of numbers in the end, just putting down the lighting and some reflections, you will already have a proper night mod, which actually looks like real nighttime with real shadow effect and so on. So I'm wondering why they didn't include it from the beginning, because if you can remember, in one of those tech demos or showcases, they actually showed like a day and night rhythm in Battlefield 3, and it was working.
You know what, I think there's so much potential to this in Battlefield 4. If every map in that had like a day and a night version, it'd be like having a whole new set of maps. It'd be like the ending of Zero Dark 30. Everybody spawns in with like night vision goggles and freaking lasers and stuff, and you could take off your night vision goggles and you'd see like flashes all over the place, freaking tank shells coming from one side, explosions, a random Bambi just charging down the middle with his torch out. I cannot wait, dude. If that was in it, it'll be such a good game.
Yes, definitely. You could do so many things with just modding the game a bit if EA would allow it.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that. If you want to check out Mashed 8's channel, it is linked in the description. This footage is all his. As you can see, he puts a lot of effort into editing. He makes some really great stuff, and I've been subbed to him for a long time. Thanks for helping me out with the video, Mashed.
Yeah, thanks for having me by.
Finally, you guys are probably wondering what has happened to DayZ. Well, episode 26 will be up this Sunday. I finally managed to get the footage together. The war between BadLeye and the hackers who are wrecking the servers has finally come to an end, so I can get back to recording in the normal schedule of videos, and it is going to be a good episode, so watch out for it then. Got a couple of other really cool things to show you. This wallpaper for DayZ, but also these 3 design sketches for t-shirts, which I'll release at the same time as episode 26. If you want them changed, they can be changed. So tell me what you think in the comments below about these designs. Thanks for watching, guys. If you leave me a comment, a rating, it is much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next chapter.